Luca's hand and arm thrust itself back through the wall. "This way, Viv," he told her, grabbing her hand and pulling her into the graffiti with him. Viv felt fronds of graffiti brush against her face as though they were foliage, and a pale pink tag touched her ear coolly in passing as though it were a dew-soaked petal. The light here in this between space of not quite human and not quite other was a soft green that seemed to have been filtered through bottle green glass that glittered with the reflection of fluorescent light. "How is this not between?" she said in wonder. "Magic," said Luca, his feral eyes bright with bottle green. "Human magic. Humans have the most creative uses of magic in the worlds. Get a wriggle on, Viv. They'll be trying to run for it by now." He dashed for the back of the shadowed space they had entered, and since he still had her hand, Viv stumbled after him. There was a brief, kaleidoscopic sort of hallway in grunge, dirt, bottle green, and not quite straight walls, and then they were in a big concrete and brick room that had a bare kitchen on one wall, beds along another, and at least 4 children in the process of clambering out of windows high up on the walls, while another 10 feverishly stuffed items into backpacks with their eyes on the door. "No need to clean up for us," Luca said, his eyes running over all of the occupants of the room, one by one. "You know who I am, don't you?" "Why should we know who you are?" demanded one voice. "That one knows who I am," said Luca, pointing at a girl of about 17. "Don't you? You should probably stop that one from climbing out the window. He's going to break his neck." The 17-year-old girl threw a look over her shoulder, then ran to grab the child's grubby denim-clad leg before it disappeared with the rest of the child. She stayed by the wall, which seemed to lend some credence to Luca's claim that she knew him. "Why are you here?" she said. "We haven't done anything." Luca's brows went up. "Haven't you? That's not very useful of you." "You were at Sponsor Kelly's house last night," Viv said, before Luca could frighten the girl further. None of the children around the room were at ease, but now that one of their own had stopped another from leaving the room, they seemed prepared to listen warily to what Viv and Luca had to say. "I saw one of you tag the house before you left. You must have seen the mess that was left there." "We saw it," said the older girl. "How do you know about it?" "We're looking for Sponsor Kelly, and we've been keeping an eye on her security camera feed," said Viv. And then, catching the exchange of glances around the room, she added, "You saw the house. Something happened to her. She's not in trouble. Well, not with us. She might have been in trouble with someone else."